Hey everybody, I'm Steph.
Hi, Michael.
Today we're checking out Orichalcum.
Yeah, from Pandasaurus.
I That's a hard word.
You said you were going to get me to say it.
I wanted
I'm impressed. You got it.
I tried it.
Orichalcum from Pandasaurus.
So,
So, in Orichalcum, you are going to be drafting actions and land tiles in order to place on your board in order to get hoplites and defeat monsters and build Orichalcum medals
hmm.
and build temples. And each of these things are going to work towards getting you points. And basically, this game is a race to 5 points. Whoever hits 5 points first wins. So let's take a look at what you get. So in a actually in a two or three or four, 2 or 3 player game of Orichalcum, you are going to not have this 4-player section. So we have blocked it off with the building market. So I've put that over the top of it. So um, each player is either going to start off on the easy side or the hard side. Both Steph and I have started off on the hard side, as you can tell from our double asterisk uh, little indicators down in the corner. If you start off with the easier side, it will just have a single asterisk so that every game can be an asterisk game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So as you know,
Board is a little different whether you choose the harder or easier side anyway, so that's kind of cool.
that is correct. Well, where's our asterisk score? Oh, there it is. This game is an asterisk. So everybody will start off with one of these tiles, and that is a training camp and a mine. And so you're going to place that on one of the 3 starting areas where you see these boats landing, basically. And you are going to collect a hoplite for your training camp, an orichalcum nugget for your mine, and whatever bonus that you cover up. So as you see, if I cover up this spot here, I have got 2 hoplites and 2 orichalcum nuggets because I have a training camp, a mine, and those 2 symbols. So Steph has been chosen to be first player. The player to her right, basically meaning the last player, will get a bonus of 1 hoplite. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that because although I am to her left, there is nobody to her right. So that would mean I am the last player. So Steph has chosen a little bit different setup, choosing to build over the 2 orichalcum nuggets there in the corner. Now, you start off the game with 1 card in each of these slots, and each of these slots will show an action on the card, and you will put one of these random land tiles on the card. A 1 spot if it's a 1, a 2 spot if it's a 2, like this double desert here, or a line of 3, which we don't have, but it'll be a line of 3 like this if it's a 3 spot. Strangely enough, we did not get any of those.
Nope.
Now they don't usually have 2 of the same symbol like this.
That's true.
So this is somewhat unique. We do have stacks of building tiles that we've got above the board, and all of these stacks are face down. So on your turn, you must select an action card, which are these cards here. And when you do, you are going to pay a number of hoplites that is over the top here. So if Steph were to want one of these 2 cards, she would have to pay a hoplite. If she wants this card here, she is going to have to pay 2 hoplites. So she's going to take one of those cards. She will then place the terrain tile so that it is adjacent to any other tile that she has on the map. Then she will resolve the action card. Now, the resolving the action card is optional, and that is going to be based on which one of these 4 symbols that she chooses. Then she has the option of performing exactly one additional action, but you're going to have to pay for it. And finally, if you are playing in a two-player game only, Steph is going to discard one of these cards, and it's going to become unavailable to me. All of these cards are then going to shift down, but they will not be replenished. So, um, as I mentioned, Steph will take one of those. Go ahead and take well, if you want to take one of your choice now, we can go ahead and basically start this game
I'll
out.
take the second.
You're going to take this one here. That costs Steph 0 additional hoplites. So she has chosen this water tile, so it goes here. So, um, whenever a player creates or expands an area of at least 3 circles of the same type, you are going to gain the favor and attention of the gods. There are 4 gods here. One of them dealing with mountain, one with desert, one with forest, and one with water. Each of them also has a special power associated with them. Thea is the titan of the forest. Themis is the titan of the lagoons. Kronos is the titan of the deserts. And Hyperion is the titan of the mountains. So let's say that Steph had created or expanded an area of 3. She would take Themis right here and place it on one of her scoring areas, like so. Or let's say that would look just like this on top of my board. It sort of hangs off the edge of the screen here on Steph's board. But that is going to qualify me or Steph for 1 point. At any time, is it on a future turn, Steph? Or is it immediate?
I thought you could do it immediately.
Yes, it says yes. If a player creates or expands, if you already hold the Titan, you can use the ability as long as you are already doing that ability on your action. You can flip it over. You notice how it's sort of faded out now. All the power is faded out. If on an upcoming turn I create or expand an area of water tiles, I will again flip it back over. Now, I can only hold the attention of one god at a time. So if I were to manage to claim Kronos, I would lose, what is the lagoon god? Themis. I would lose the attention of Themis unless I had a certain building that will allow me to have the attention of multiple gods at the same time. Whether or not I'd gotten to use him, then I probably want to use him before I gain the attention of another different god. So notice I would give up this point and I would gain this point. So attention of a god, worth a point. So
And a cool ability.
and a cool ability. Now, let's say that I created an area of 3 water and then Steph created an area of 3 or more water. She would steal that from me.
So use it while you got it.
Use it as soon as you can because you're likely going to lose it. So, every time you build over one of your ports, you're going to collect the number of hoplites and or orichalcum nuggets. You will immediately gain those. Let's see. Thea will offer you an additional construction whenever you take the construction action. Which let's talk a little bit about these action cards right now. Construction means you get to construct one element of your choice, either a building, if you build on the corresponding terrain type, or a temple, if you have different terrain features in this little diamond shape, then you can put a temple on your island. And obviously, temples are super awesome to have, so you will gain a point for every temple you build, and that will never be taken away from me. Or you can craft an Orichalcum medallion. On the other side of these temples, you'll see these Orichalcum medallions. They cost, as you can see here, 5 Orichalcum nuggets, and you will place it here. I think the Kickstarter version, or is it every copy? I don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
There is a super hefty Orichalcum coin that we got with our copy of Orichalcum. Not sure if this is standard, but look how pretty and shiny. So, looks a lot like this, but even shinier.
Woo.
So, and again, this is worth a point. So, Orichalcum medals, temples, and attention of the gods will all give you 1 point towards your goal of 5. So that is the construction mechanic. Like I say, Thea will give you an additional construction when you do a construction. It does not give you an additional construction if you're doing something else. So you have to be taking this action specifically. So what are some of these other things? Oh, let me talk to you a little bit about the buildings. You'll notice that these 4 buildings, they are just randomly pulled from the bag over here. The bag does come included in the game, and it will allow you to build this terrain feature, this building on this related terrain feature. And these just come out at random. So if Steph had a a mountain, she could build this mine on it. Or the next time that you take the construct feature, you could build this mine on your lagoon there. There are also a couple of these brown special buildings, and there is a nice little guide in the rules that will tell you what each of those buildings do. If I can find that here. Oh no, that is actually on this handy dandy player guide. It talks about all the buildings and all the different creatures and all the different icons in the game. Super handy to have. Also, a big, huge player turn summary on this page. So, um, if you have, uh, let's see, the one that's, I'm like, where did it go? The produce Orichalcum action. You will gain 1 Orichalcum nugget for each mine on your island. Currently, Steph has 1, so she would get 1 nugget. Well, let's go ahead and do that now. Since there's really nothing else you can do, you've already placed your tile, you activated your action. At this point, Steph can do exactly 1 additional action. Let's take a pause for a second and explain the other actions. I'm going to put this in the discard pile up here.
You're gonna need to shuffle that a bunch. So.
Well, that's what I was going to explain here in a second. The other 2 actions are recruit hoplites, which you will get 1 hoplite for every training camp that you have. Currently, each of us has 1, so we would get 1 hoplite. And finally, there is the capture creatures icon, and we will see that more whenever a creature comes out. Whenever a volcano feature gets added to these cards, we will put a monster on that volcano. And there is a bag that is full of these creatures. And they have little standees on them, though we will try to set them down so you guys can see it. Otherwise, they're going to be standing and they won't be able to see them. So, a whole bag full of monsters that we have to try to defeat. Uh, and defeating monsters can allow you to do certain things. So, um, at this time, Steph can choose to get 1 additional action, either by spending 2 hoplites to do one of these actions here. She can do everything but recruit hoplites with that action. She can spend 2 Orichalcum nuggets to do everything except mine Orichalcum, or she can spend 2 captured monsters to take any of the associated actions, any one of the 4 actions. Steph did choose 2 Orichalcum nuggets to then buy the Orichalcum mine that we talked about a second ago. And she's going to get the Orichalcum nugget that is on the mine. Anytime you have a training camp or a mine on the building display area, you get that corresponding feature. So notice Steph has built on the lagoon. It is no longer considered part of a lagoon area. So she cannot get the attention of, I always have a problem with Themis's name. She can no longer gain the attention of Themis with this terrain tile. She has built over the top of it. Now, this is not going to get refreshed until the end of the turn, I do believe. Is that correct, Steph?
As far as I know.
As far as I remember, that is not going to happen. um, we will talk a little bit about the capture creatures as we go. It's far easier to do if you've got an example. Actually, I could just draw one of these critters out now for those people who don't want to watch the game and do want to watch the rules. Let's say I draw this out here. Oh, look, it is a strength 12. That's probably going to be pretty difficult to get.
That's the worst of them all.
But notice, if I do manage to capture this creature, it is going to give me the attention of one of the gods. And in this case, is it that one?
Yep.
Gotcha.
The rocky god.
Oh, because it's gray.
Yep.
I got you. So, notice I've got to get a 12 in order to defeat. Now, Orichalcum comes with these dice numbered 1 through 5 and a skull. A skull, usually in most games, is a bad thing. In this case, it is a good thing because a skull means you automatically defeat the monster. So, let's say that this monster is hanging out on my island. I'm going to pretend that there's a volcano on one of these spots. And this guy is sitting there on that volcano. Here's what this monster limits me with. I cannot build one of these buildings next to this monster. I can't do it at all. And volcanoes are actually a good thing because once I have killed this guy, if there was a volcano here, remember we're just pretending, if there was a volcano here, it counts as any terrain type. So it's really good for getting a set of 4 for these temples. It's really good for making, what?
It's not good for this. It's only good for this.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It counts as any terrain type for purposes of getting
a temple, yeah.
These temples here. So if I had a volcano forest, boom, I could put that down because those volcanoes take the place of any of those.
Right.
So I would be able to put that down there. So how do I defeat this guy? First, I'm going to get a die just for going up against him. And then I'm going to put 0 to 3 hoplites to get 0 to 3 additional dice. Roll the dice. You're going to start off. If you've got multiple creatures, you're going to fight them in the order of your choice. Notice that's a little easy one. You're going to fight them in the order of your choice. I only have this 12 guy, so that's what I'm going to fight. Let's say I'm going to put 2 of them on. I'm going to get 1 free die plus 2 other dice. I take the roll. I rolled a 14. That's super good.
You did it.
I defeat that monster. If I did not defeat the monster, let's say I rolled that 6. These 2 hoplites stay with this monster. And the next time I fight, I'm going to use these hoplites. Whether or not I needed those hoplites, once I defeat the monster, the hoplites are gone. So basically, you are permanently committing them to this fight. I keep dropping these rules.
I see that.
They're large rules. So, that's how combat works with monsters. Also, if I'd rolled a skull 1-1, that would be just fine. Boom, that skull defeats the monster.
Yeah.
Boom. So,
and then you keep the monster to your player board because you can use them. If you have 2, you can use them for an extra action.
And this does not mean you can take extra action after extra action after extra action after extra action. Remember, one
Unless
additional
you have a building that allows you to.
And sometimes that happens.
Yep.
Finally, Steph is going to discard one of those action cards.
The building one, please.
The building one. That's this one here.
Yes.
Now, that doesn't mean that Steph has restricted me to only these hoplite ones. Oh yeah, and then that land tile goes to the bottom of the stack. You don't have to like shuffle it in. So she has not condemned me to only take these up here. These all shift down so that even though I get second selection, I also have cheaper selection.
Sure.
So, um, then after I'm going to do the same thing that Steph does. Then at the end of the round, we're going to replenish the actions board. I will also be killing one of these cards and taking one.
One will stay though.
One will stay. And we will add terrain tiles. We will replenish the construction board. And then we will assign the initiative token. The player with the most hoplites in their hoplite stock will take the initiative token. Whoever does not get the initiative token will get an extra hoplite, meaning whoever the player seated to the right, meaning the last player. In a two-player game, it's going to be the other player.
Yep.
So that is pretty much all of it. We're going to keep going back and forth till one of us hits 5 points.
And when you run out of cards, you just have to reshuffle the cards.
Yes, so that is the one complaint with the game, is that this comes with very few of these action cards. Matter of fact, what is it at? There are 12 action cards. So that once we've dealt out 5 and 5 more, well, 4 more after that, we're pretty much going to have to reshuffle just about every other turn. And I think that's, it's shuffling after shuffling after shuffling in that case. Yep. So let's see. What should we do here? Well, I have no monsters. There's no way I can do monsters. That said, this is only going to give me 1 hoplite, which is going to cost me 1 hoplite. So it's all about the same for me. I should probably go ahead and take the thing that might actually let me have the attention of Kronos down here. Ta-da, I'm going to do this. Now, notice those lines of 3 are never a bend. They're always straight lines. This might be good. This might not be so good. You know what? I'm going to put that over here instead. As long as it's touching at some point, then that's fine. I have no monsters to kill. Too bad for me. I am not so much... Well, what is out here? Ooh, what is this building? This building is a siege engine. It's a little catapult, a little ballista looking thing. Twos are... What?
Yeah.
Twos are treated exactly like skulls.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Do I want to spend 2 hoplites for that, is the question.
You could spend 2 gold.
Here, this looks like monsters are treated like Orichalcum nuggets. Let me look here. When you capture a creature, you earn an Orichalcum nugget in addition to the creature.
I was going to say, it looks like it gives you an extra gold.
That looks really nice.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the thing that I have to ask myself. If I spend 2 hoplites, we have equal amounts. Who gets the initiative token? So the rules say, and I always have to look at this. If we are equal, the player currently holding the initiative token decides who receives it. However, whenever the current holder is involved in the tie, they can never choose to keep the token. So I would get the initiative token, but she gets the free hoplite. So no matter what happens, Steph is getting the free hoplite, whether or not I spend this hoplite.
Sure. So what would you like to do it?
That is a really good question. I do like that. And
it's pretty nice.
Surely there's going to be some creatures coming out.
We're going to get monsters.
Surely there's going to be creatures coming out. So, for sure. Plus, this also, I didn't even talk about these other abilities. For the other Titans. This one doubles a recruitment of hoplites. This one automatically defeats a creature. And this one doubles the production of Orichalcum nuggets, as you might guess. But you have to be doing those things in order to get the benefit.
Yep.
So I do like the ballista feature. You do like getting those critters.
Yeah.
Makes me sad.
I like critters.
You do like critters. I had the one that made ones equal to skulls, which was the best,
It was
obviously.
good. Yeah.
But I never used it once.
Well, you didn't really fight monsters.
I wanted to, but you took all the monsters.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Sure, I'll do it. Hoplites come and hoplites go. I'm gonna put that closer. Oh, I got to put it over one of my deserts. That means I don't get his attention as easily.
Well, then do you do it?
Not gonna do it.
Ah.
Not gonna do. I'm gonna wuss out. I'm gonna wuss out. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. This one goes to the bottom. This goes here. This goes all the way down. These deal out. Look, now we get the threes. Oh, you're actually gonna do the prediction now.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Got that. Now we're starting to see some volcanoes pop out. How about some volcanoes?
Monsters.
Critters.
If you want to risk your channel points, you can vote for who you think will win.
And you can do more than 10 at a time. So now's your chance. Look at all of that.
Now what?
Now what? That looks like a lot of Orichalcum nuggets there.
I'm going to take some monsters. You could take the 3 with the desert and get your god.
So I get this. You get a hoplite.
Take it.
You do take it. Look at you. It's got the little arrow. This person gets a hoplite. All right. Everyone's being very quiet. I mean, that seems like super easy to kill.
Yeah.
Which is not in itself a bad thing.
Yeah. Well, it also gets you your god. You can.
It gets me my god, but for a little easy monster.
You get 1 gold nugget.
Yep. My action is 1 gold nugget. All right. And then I get to kill something.
Your monster's on the wrong spot.
My monster is indeed on the wrong spot. I do get the attention of Kronos. Laying this dude down so you can see him super well.
Yep.
I am then deciding which one of these to kill.
Winning.
So you have 2 gold nugget producers. This has a monster and produces gold nuggets. Nope, not gonna let that happen. Nope, nobody, nope. Nope.
But you also have to decide if you want to do an extra action.
Oh yeah, well I'm probably not going to do the extra action. There's no limit to how many of these that you can do. Oh, I've got 600. Is that me or you? No, that's you with 600 channel points. Nobody is voting for me. Nobody. Somebody go on the other side.
Hey, get some points if I lose.
It depends.
So you're doing that. That's it.
I did that. Scooch down.
All right. I will.
Not loving it.
I'll take the mountains.
That's probably a good choice.
You don't need to get this.
No. You're just going to get hoplites.
I'm going to spend 2 hoplites to get the building.
The building? Oh, yeah, because it's another gold mine. You're going to go for sheer Orichalcum nuggets.
Why not?
Why not?
I'll kill the building one.
And here we go with needing to shuffle for the first time. If you will shuffle while I get these out.
Oh, there you go. Somebody put 5K on you.
Ooh, now Steph's on the low side. One monster for the. I'm trying to dig deep into the bottom of the bag for monsters we haven't seen. Digging deep. The Gathering Gloom. I wonder who that was. Alex. With a big 1 next to your name. What's this? It's fighting monsters with the forest.
I get one of these.
What? Yeah, because you have the leastest.
Yep.
I do like me some monster.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do like me some monster.
Cool.
This monster, super hard to kill though.
Yeah, but it gets you the green reward.
But this is a 1 tile spot where maybe I can make a temple.
Oh. Tricky, tricky.
Tricksy hobbits.
Mm-hmm.
But it lets me construct. Well, I can only construct on the desert. That does give me my siege engine. It's not a bad plan.
Sure.
Sure. So, hey, let's drop that here. I can put monsters next to each other. And this does give me, if I'd put it here, notice I cannot build on these spots. So I have to put it here.
Yep.
Really need to do that if I'm going to build this thing right here. I do not lose the attention of the gods. I still keep it. So this to the side. Then I decide, do I want to spend any of these nuggets? Well, I'm going to get 3 nuggets back if I do this. There are 2 of these coming up, and more than likely that may be one that you that you will leave depending on what I'm not sure what you're going to take.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
The tiles you will take.
Nobody knows.
You know what? I'm going to kill this one here. That to the bottom. I'm going to hold on to my stash here.
You're done.
Yeah, I'm going to hold on to my stash here.
I'll take the monster.
Yeah, I figured you might.
Yep.
What are you killing?
Kill the monster.
What are you killing on the? Oh, first you do this if you want to do it.
Well, yeah,
that is a monster. So you're going to put how many? 2?
I get 3
you
dice.
You get 3 dice. Do you kill it?
Yep.
Wow.
Dead. I get the green god.
That's going to give you an extra production of the green. Oh, that's green. I thought it was you said it was the other, but that was the other. That was the other thing. This gives you a free build when you do a build. You gonna do a build? Nope.
What?
Yeah, what?
No, I'm not building.
Not building. Not doing anything.
I mean, I might as well spend 2 gold for 3 gold.
What?
I can't do that.
Why?
You can't take the gold action.
No, that's the only thing you. That's the only.
Yeah.
When you do hoplites, you can't do hoplites.
Yeah.
And that was on purpose to prevent that.
Aw.
No. What are you killing?
Beep boop red fight.
Red fight. I'm like, red fight?
The red fight.
I now have translated. All right. I have the most hoplites again. You're going to get another crappy. See, this is the thing whenever we play.
Well, you're not spending your hoplites.
Oh, you're not getting any hoplites.
I can't.
You can. You choose not to.
You choose to spend them because I want to stay last.
Boo.
Boo.
Undeserved.
Yep. You don't know me.
Oh, mate. What do I want to do?
Things and stuff and things.
I want to kill these monsters. Did you did get your scab hoplite?
I did.
Yeah, I think I need to kill me some moonsters to give me some stuffs and things. So I will take this. I'm going to place this. Place it here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to kill some moonsters.
Okay.
I'm going to put... If I spend them all, maybe I'll start getting some freebies.
Yep.
It seems like such a waste to spend them on
Then
these things. Don't tell me what I want to do.
If you just have one left over, well, maybe.
No, because then I give it to you. That's it depends.
Depends if I spend it or not.
No, not necessarily. Yeah, that is true. You might very well
Figure out how to spend it.
Though you would have to get this.
Yeah.
And then spend 2.
Yeah.
Which you could do.
It's true. Unless you kill that.
Unless I kill that. I just hate spending them. I think this is the mechanic I like the least. Well, in a 2-player game. In a 4-player game, I understand it a little more. In a 2-player game, it bugs me.
It doesn't bug me, and I'll tell you why. Because you get the advantage of getting first choice and killing one. That's a pretty big advantage. I would rather go first. I just happen to have less hoplites than you.
I can always find stuff to do.
I would rather go first if it were me. So.
Well, then you're saying I really shouldn't spend these hoplites.
Yeah, because I would rather go first.
So I have a 4 in 6 chance of killing this with 0 hoplites. A 1 or a 3 doesn't kill him. Anything else kills him. Because I have that building.
I mean, that's pretty good.
This, I basically have, I don't know, maybe a half chance. Because I've got to get 8.
Yep.
But a 2 on either die kills it.
Yep.
So that increases the odds significantly. You know what? Fine. I'm going to continue to go first.
See, you like going first.
I'm going to give it a shot.
It's better to go first.
On this 4.
It just is.
I got a 2. That's a kill. Don't.
Disgusting.
That's what a siege engine paid off.
It did.
It did. I can automatically kill one. How is the timing on that?
You choose to do it.
After I roll? That's my question. Is it after a roll? It is not clear.
It is not clear.
It is not clear.
I thought you just announced it before, but I guess whatever.
I mean, I don't. I want to roll for it first, right? I don't know. That's a 1 on the skull.
It's killed.
Looks like a dead critter. Did actually need the hoplite. Anyway, that's 2 things. I get 2 more of these critters. And I can spend
2 critters.
2 critters to get something. Well, I have enough for an Orichalcum nuggie. Hate spending them all because there may be a building out here I really don't want. I think I'm going to hold off for a second.
I think I'm supposed to add a building in there.
Add a building in there. Oh, yeah, you were supposed to have. Actually, that may change my plan. What is that?
Pay 1 fewer hoplite when taking a hoplite action.
Whoa. No, when you're taking an extra action, I believe. Not a hoplite action, but an extra action. Yes. Well, that's nice. I ain't gonna lie. That is super nice. Take one.
This is better for you.
Take one. Yeah, but I don't have a mountain on it. Oh, I do have a mountain on which to put it. Now that I've cleared those things out, I can also, if I'm not mistaken, build those buildings on the volcanoes.
I don't remember.
I was putting stuff in the eye. Do. Construct building. Empty volcanoes are wild, allowing for any available building to be constructed on them. You said that the volcanoes don't count for the gods, but there are three not mountains there. He's got the mountain god. This is definitely not, that's definitely the starting tile.
I was fairly sure that the wilds do not count towards it.
Drawing the attention of a god.
Could be wrong.
I'm looking. Desert? No. There's a desert being placed next to a spot of two deserts and a volcano. Then he put it. Then he puts that tile there. So maybe not. It's just weird that that example looks different than the other. Yeah, I I'm gonna play it the way that you thought it was to be played. All right. So I am not gonna do my extra. I do need to kill one of these, and I think I am gonna kill clearly the one that's gonna give you more gold nuggets because that's the last thing you need is more gold nuggets.
Yeah, see, that's a pretty strong first player advantage right there.
Yeah, okay. I'll keep it.
That's what I wanted. So
I know that's why I did it.
all right, I'm going to spend this hoplite to get the double tile for builds.
That's another way to spend a hoplite token. As you smile.
And I'm going to build this temple.
Because note, I'll reveal that for a second. 4 different terrain features. Kabam! Temple tile. She get one of these to go as your point. That's 2 points for you. Winning.
I was gonna just get a whole bunch of these, but then you're like, nope.
I'm like, no.
And I will kill the build one.
You always kill the build one.
Yeah, because I don't want you to have that ability
What ability? To build?
to build.
I'm going to build eventually.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, and again a shuffle. This is how it goes. This is how the shuffle thing goes. And a first spot. Boom. And a critter. When you use a critter, it goes back to the bag. So you sort of have to dig a little bit to get new critters.
Dig, 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 dig.
Dig, diggity, dig, 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 dig. Well, that is underwhelming. Oh, get your free scab.
I'll do it.
I know you will. These are all underwhelming, but they don't cost me anything. So there is that. Mm. Mer. I would like this, but I don't want to spend the hoplites to grab it. So I will take this.
Really?
I will get a hoplite for it.
Yep.
And I will kill. Wow, you know what? I don't want to give you access to all those nuggies. Back that bus up. Beep, beep, beep. That's a lot. That's a lot of nuggies for you. I hate giving you nuggies.
Me.
I mean, you've got that's the direction you want your advantage to go. So I spend a hoplite, and I will get a single nuggie,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'm killing the other one because
Obviously.
obviously.
Yeah, no first player advantage there.
Well, I'm trying to exploit my first player advantage as much as I can
Clearly.
because I mean I'm gonna have to do something.
Alright. Come on.
I'm
Do other things.
doing other things. I'm spending my 2 critters, throwing them into the critter bag, getting me a Templar. Boom, just like that. Temple built. Temple token does like a dat. 2 to 2. Hit you.
I'll take the critter one, spending a hoplite.
Taking a critter
Yeah.
on the thing. And then you can fight him.
I get 2 hoplites.
You get. Oh, because you placed on that.
I'll use them.
Better. That's going to give you more nuggies.
Whoa.
Whoa.
He dead.
I guess so.
That's enough.
What?
What? This
Rigged.
3 dice is likely to be enough.
Rigged. So you like going second, is what you're telling me.
I would have
It's
not.
not. It's not that much of a. It's not that much of a disadvantage, is it?
I will.
Stumbles for my pickles.
Probably should.
Jeez.
Sure, I'll do it.
There we go. I was waiting for that. There's your 3 nuggies.
And I'll kill the double land tile, I guess.
Yep, of course. Did it. All right, these are all dead. These are all coming in. Oh, hey, get your free hoplite.
Thank you. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. A couple critters. Going down to the bottom of the creature bag again. Get some new ones out here. No, that's what I had before, or one similar to. Looks like a red piece of fabric from the back.
Yeah, these are supposed to be in there.
Why?
That's fine.
Nope, not fine. That was a 10. These are little trashy 4s. Random isn't random if there's not all the cards in the deck. No, that one is a free building. This is that same Scabby 4. I guess I ended up pulling it again. All right, it's still me. None of this really thrills me any. None of it. If I get the attention of the gods, I'm going to just basically lose the attention I've got of the gods. And it's not going to give me, well, I mean, I can immediately use it. I mean, you're not going for that. So, sure, whatever, I guess. I'll throw it up here. And I get the attention of this god. Have to give this one back. Really unfortunate. And I might as well use it to double my whopping 1 production of hoplites to get 2 whopping production of hoplites. What?
Double production.
I mean, yeah. And I guess I'll kill this one because gold. It'd leave you some monsters.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Which one? There are two.
Paying a hoplite for that one.
That's going to be good for you. Then you're going to construct or not.
Yeah, I'm constructing twice.
That's once. That's twice.
That's right. All my goldies.
All your goldies. That's 4. And you are somewhat ready for your temple. So this game is essentially over. Sorry, Alex.
We're not done yet.
Yeah, we're pretty much done.
And I will kill the monster.
Yep, as you should. And then take your scab and shuffle
And shuffle.
for the 1000th time.
It's not like they need more cards because they really don't, but it would still be nice to have double the amount of cards.
To reduce the amount of shuffling. I think they do it to even out the land types.
Yeah, I mean you could get stuck with 3 3 3 3 3 for 2 rounds if you have too many. So I see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. This is just not great.
Little babies. Baby lands.
Little baby lands.
I can't win if I have a monster on my board also. So.
Yeah, but you can't build a temple there if there's a monster on the board.
Yeah,
so,
no. Just letting everybody know that, like, even if I had enough to buy another Orichalcum, I can't win because I got a monster to deal with.
Yeah. It is true.
This is true.
I mean, those actions are just not great.
Hey, Beluga, how's it going?
Hey, Beluga.
You're playing Orichalcum.
Orichalcum. So,
This game looks fascinating.
if here's my concern, I can saddle her with um, with that monster for yet one more turn. If I kill both those cards, I have no monsters of my own to kill. So it sort of saddles me for also a turn. Eh.
I also might not win.
You also might not win against the monster, but you probably
value 4.
I mean, 2 dice value 4 is not too difficult.
If I have 2 dice, but yeah.
Well, I mean, you do have
Yeah, I have a dude.
a dude. So
yes.
And if I kill this, this goes into the freebies. Yeah.
That's true.
So,
I don't know the right play.
I also do not know the right play. However, I think one component of the right play is to deny you killing that thing.
I do too.
Unfortunately. So I will take this. It's going to cost me 1, but I'm going to get 2 back. So it's a net 1. I don't have a monster to kill. I can spend.
Why do you get 2 back? Oh, that dude. So, yeah.
Yeah. I can go ahead and craft me my nugget by doing this and that. So there's my nuggy. Keep my hoplite advantage because I think I'm going to need it.
So annoying.
That's the one advantage I've got is to hold her off of winning the game. It's the only thing I got. It's what I've got it now. I've got to kill these and gold nuggy ones because she can win with 5 gold nuggets and a build.
I'll take the water.
The water.
Yeah.
So that is somewhat of a struggle, and you will want to construct. Oh, you're taking a hoplite. What? And putting it on the water. There you go. And you're killing.
Hold on.
And hold
I
on.
have to decide if I want to do any extra action.
You do have 2 of those.
Probably not. I will kill the monster one.
Actually, it's not a bad idea at some point because extra actions will at some point trigger the gold, which will trigger you another end game ability, which will trigger the end of the world. So flipping these cards up. This is the off turn for shuffling. Next turn is the on turn for shuffling. And blank and blank and blank and
No, blank
blank and blank.
Monsters.
Did you take your scab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
You're not happy with it, are you?
Not happy.
No, not happy. Because you're not happy. Because you're not happy.
We're fighting.
Wow, look at this. Blunk.
Gosh.
This is going to be a funny turn.
I don't want these tiles.
This is going to be a great turn.
What's that 6? Oh, I killed it.
This is going to be a funny turn. I am going to take. What are you doing?
Dead.
That's yours, right? No, it's.
It's fine. Just leave it.
Murr. All right, so this this is gonna be funny.
No.
Yes, this is gonna be great.
I know. Go ahead.
I'm gonna
Do your stuff.
I'm gonna do my stuff that you almost said something else. I'm gonna take my 1 gold nugget, and then I'm gonna get rid of this.
Obviously.
Saddling you
With another monster.
with another monster, which I've got to do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my only defense.
Yeah.
Now, I could have put this up here and refreshed this ability. However, I want to try to create a temple here.
All right. I'm spending a hoplite for the gold nugget one, obviously.
Yep. Because gold nuggies can win you the game or close to it. This is that.
And I will spend 2 gold nuggies to fight.
Oh, we got a gold nuggie fight.
Go for it.
All right, and you can fight all of them.
I will try fighting all of them.
So which one do you want to do first?
This.
Dinked it off the coin. Dink. Killed you. 11.
Not good enough.
Not enough.
Ah.
The monster strategy saved me.
It did.
Just barely.
Thought 3 dice would be good enough.
I did too.
Dang it.
Dang it. All right, and then what?
That's it. Killing
you got to kill something.
the 12 monster.
Killing the 12 monster. That goes back in the bag. This goes under the stack. This goes into the pile. Guess what happens now?
What?
More shuffle. We're on a shuffle turn.
It returns a shuffle turn.
3, 3, and 3. Steph sighs as she sees nothing but monsters. Monsters for days, and one not monster.
Took my hoplite, thank you.
You earned it.
Not that I could take the one without a monster this turn anyway.
Nope. Because this thing lives on my board.
Maybe if you spend some hoplites.
For what? Not sure what I'd spend them on.
Fighting extra turns.
Fighting.
All right, do something.
I'm doing something right now. I mean, spending didn't cost me hoplites.
Okay.
Oh, I need another tile here, and that's way down here. I can't spend that much money to put something right there.
But you can't even have duplicate mountains anyway to get
Oh
a
yeah,
temple
I
anyway.
could not.
So it doesn't
So
matter.
yeah, I needed not a mountain, not a desert,
And
and
water.
not a water. So I needed a forest or a volcano. It looks like I might have to do this. Now, if I do that, I have the option of the one less hoplite extra turn. And that might have to be my plan. So I take that, I throw this in here, recharging this dude. Bloop. I could get an extra hoplite, or I could get that for the extra turn.
Well, you also need to put your monster on the
My
board.
monster is right here.
Yeah. So.
So you say. And I can build there, but that's probably not the best plan for me at this time. I think the one less turn hoplite seems to be the good play. So I am going to put now I don't know. I don't think I want to lower my hoplite to try to beat this thing.
Okay. Maybe you'll
Okay, she
maybe you'll
says.
just roll a 2 and it'll be fine. If you just roll a skull, it's fine. You auto win. It's great. No problem.
Yeah, but that cost me the hoplite.
Okay.
It does indeed cost me the hoplite.
You do you.
Oh, this is not good for you. You can't even put the thing. So I do that. I move these along.
And you're not spending for an extra turn.
Looking, looking. Fine, I will do one. Basically committing him to this thing. That's a 4. That's not good enough. Did not do it.
Beep boop, beep boop. All right.
I don't think there's anything I can do other than what I'm barely hanging on with.
I am going to take the first tile, which fights monsters, but I can't take any tiles, so.
Now, this tile, it just basically goes to the bottom of the stack because she has nowhere she can put it. Which I guess means the monster disappears.
Which is actually good for me.
That's just actually good.
So I will throw my hoplite over here and take 4 dice and hopefully beat this 10 monster right
Can you add? That I do not know. I assume you can. This we've never had to do before. We've never had that many. Choose how many. Result of a fight. All hoplites remain stuck. They will be counted again in any further fight during a later captured creature's action. I assume you can add as long as you don't have more than.
Agree.
So there's 4.
What's this?
That is an
Skull.
automatic defeat.
He dead.
A 1 would have done it as well, considering you had 9 there. So there is that.
I get 3 gold, but I'm gonna spend 2 gold.
It doesn't matter.
For a temple.
It's done. Yeah, right there. Or you could have spent 2 monsters for the temple, or
2 monsters
any other number of things,
yeah,
or whatever.
This.
There was nothing I could possibly do. Anyway, that's 5 points, and obviously the game.
Did it 5-3. You got me the other day with 5-2, so
yeah.
I had 2 temples. That's pretty good. I got lucky with that monster. I got this green guy. I was not gonna go for.
I couldn't green save my life.
So that is Orichalcum. I think that's how you say it.
Yep, Orichalcum. So, yeah, I like what the mechanics do. I just wish that it were not a race to 5.
It's kind of an unsatisfying finish for me, but I do like building up your little lands.
I agree.
Certain types to maybe get a bonus or not, and then maybe you can build a temple instead. So I like that choice that you have. I like the different buildings that you can acquire during the game.
But once you took those gold nuggets, there's nothing I could do to stop you.
You stopped me by
I slowed you down. I didn't stop you. I didn't come close to stop
I would have to spend other things to activate my gold nuggies trigger.
But that's easy.
It's not easy. It's easy for you who had a million hoplites, who I didn't have a million hoplites.
Right, but I had to keep a million hoplites to keep denying you the actions. So
so it's it is a management game, that's for sure.
Yes.
But I do also wish that you play a certain number of rounds perhaps, or certain times through the deck or something, and then then you add up your score based on what you've accomplished.
Yeah, and to take that on these, we did not encounter it in this game.
It can happen for sure.
From what I understand, it can be pretty brutal. I take it, and then the next player in turn order takes it from me before I've even got a chance to do anything with it.
Right.
I'm sure it would be much more brutal in a 3 or 4 player game.
Oh yeah, if you're playing with more people, because you can't really hold on to much things. I would think so. I think it's otherwise a nice game. There's the mechanics are pretty straightforward and easy. I like drafting tiles. I liked the randomness of the tiles going with actions, and you're like, well, I want that tile, but I don't really want that action. So there's a lot of good things going on, and the combat is good. It's fine.
Yep, the combat is satisfying. It's might be a bit easy.
That's fine for me.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am glad we got to play it again.
Absolutely. That's Orichalcum from Pandasaurus. 2 to 4 players. Box time says 45 minutes. I don't think I said that at the start of the video, but there you have it.
Yep. And we'll be right back.